Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. No Nonsense Combat, simple self-defense techniques that may or may not help you in a situation. Guys, I posted a little short version of this for the people who just want to see a short one and they don't want to listen to me waffling, and this one is the longer version where I'll do a bit more talking, a bit more explaining about what I'm doing and what I'm showing. What am I going to talk to you about today, guys? I'm talking to you today about the pocket knife. Now, before we go any further, and I always say this when I am talking about knives, is I do not condone the use of knives. In other words, all these kids that are running around streets stabbing each other and killing each other, they've got no respect for life. It's crazy. I do not obviously agree with it, no way, but I do not condone it. Knives were made for a purpose, okay? And in my opinion, the more you know how to use a knife, the more you respect the knife, the more damage you know it can do. And yes, so you respect it more, so you don't do stupidness like that, okay? I like playing around with knives and sticks because I like the art form. It's not because I'm a maniac and I want to go out killing people. It's because I just like using a knife, and I know, and I like to know that, you know, that if in case someone does break into my house and they've got a weapon and they're endangering myself and my family, I know that I can confidently pick up a weapon myself and use it. And how do I know that? Because a lot of, when you see someone pull out a knife and they go, oh, they're swinging it about and it's in front of their body at arm's length, they haven't got a clue what they're doing, yeah? So you can confidently feel yourself, this person doesn't know what they're doing, they're going to come lunging at you, just run away, go, okay? But if someone pulls out a knife and they've got it close to their body here, they've got their guard up and they're checking you out, and they've got they're guarded and it's close, then this person knows how to use a knife, so I suggest you run away, okay? Run away anyway. If someone picks up a knife, go, okay? What am I going to talk today? What knife am I talking to you about today is the pocket knife. Now, I'm going to go through a few legalities regarding this, because believe it or not, I'm allowed to hold this in the street legally in the UK without no problems. And the reason why I can hold this in the street is there's two rules of the knife that allows you to hold it in the street. Basically, rule number one is that the blade does not lock. It has not got a locking system. In other words, it does not lock into place and you have to press a button or do a little catch to fold it back. This one freely opens and closes by itself, you know, not by itself, by minimal effort. I can open and close it with minimal effort. Another thing which makes it legal is it's got a short blade. So in other words, the sharp side of it is less than 3 inches in length, and with the reason why I do that is because the average palm is about 3 inches. If that blade is not going to go above my palm, then it's legal, unless you've got really small baby hands. So guys, there is. If any one of those rules are missing, so in other words, if it's a small blade but it locks, illegal. If it's a long blade and it doesn't lock, illegal. You have to have those two elements. So it must be foldy and it must be short, okay? But I can still do a lot of damage with this because I know what I'm doing. I'm trained. If you show this to one of these idiots that run around out in the streets enough, they'll laugh at you, go, no, give me my big zombie one, I'll do more damage. You can do just as much damage with this, trust me, right? So 7 basic strikes with this, okay guys? So we've got it. Oh, let me tell you another thing. Look, if you look at it closely, it's got a corrugated little side there and a corrugated side there, and that's the reason for that is so one, you can put your thumb against that side and then you can put your finger against that side and keep it nice and secure in your hand when you're using it. Again, another thing is short stubby blade is more for slashing techniques than stabby techniques, okay? So I tend to stab more. You can slash more and stab only in little points where the person's going to feel pain and, you know, stop attacking you, right? In other words, if they're coming at you with a big knife, I'll be evading that knife and stabbing the person in the biceps, in the forearms. I'll be slashing the hands of the hand that he's holding the blade. So whatever hand he's holding the blade with, I'm going for that arm. Yeah. Trust me, you stab someone in the bicep that's holding a knife, they're going to drop it. Stab someone in the forearm, they're going to drop it. And this is ideal for that because it's short and stubby. Okay, but I'm going to show you the first 7 techniques or strikes to do. Right. So we've got our knife. We're here. We're nice and close. We're nice and tight. Yeah. First one I'm going to do is slash straight down from here to here. 1. That's your 1. Yeah. So it's 1, and then I'm going to come back 2. So it's like an X. You imagine X. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. If you can see my other hand, it's always here. Yeah. The reason why is because 1, it acts as a distraction. Yeah. I could even tap the person in the eyes before I strike to distract them, but also it acts as a distraction. If that person's trying to attack you, you're flailing your other hand about, they're going to get distracted. So I'm not just going with 1, 2, 1, 2 and just having my hand hanging to the side. No, from here it acts as a distraction, and it acts as a block. If he throws a strike, I can block and I can come back in. Yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3 is coming straight forward. So I retract the elbow, bring it straight forward. 3, retract the elbow again, I come around the side. 4, retract the elbow again, come around the side here. 5, then after 5, okay, so remember it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to come over the top, slashing down. 6, last one, I'm bringing it straight up under the chin. 7, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does that make sense? I hope it does, guys. So guys, 7 strikes, and guys, this will go on. It doesn't end there. If it's still not successful, then I'm gonna do what I can to disarm or distract my opponent until he's no longer a threat. Okay, if I need to concentrate on the person's arm, I'm going to be slashing the forearm and the hand, stabbing the biceps, stabbing the forearm until that knife is gone. I don't want to kill anyone, but I don't want them to kill me, basically. Do you know what I mean? Your life is worth a lot. So I hope that makes sense, guys. Foldy pocket knife, legal blade, 7 strikes. Look after yourselves, guys. Look after each other. Be kind. And guys, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think. If you think it's bad that I'm doing this, tell me. Do you know what? I'm open for any comments, all right? But I'm just here to try and educate. All right, guys? So thanks again. And I hope to see you again soon, guys. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. Be kind. You've got one life. Let's live it. Take care, guys. See you soon.